How did Bocca Pura come about?
I'm a kidney transplant patient, and when my kidneys failed, I was told different things to prepare for when I went on a machine for 3 days a week. One of the things I was told is not to use a straight razor, use an electric razor. Also, I realized my toothbrush could be very contaminated, and I couldn't fight it off because of my immune system. So I started spraying my toothbrush with regular store-bought hydrogen peroxide. I found out later through study that that type of, because of preservatives and stabilizers in there, that type could be harmful to kidneys and livers. So I switched to high-grade, Pure's-grade hydrogen peroxide and essential oils, and I developed Bocca Pura from that.
Would Bocca Pura benefit the general public?
Yes, absolutely. After 4 days, your toothbrush is contaminated. So most dentists recommend that you change it. Bocca Pura will let you not have to do that because it will sanitize your toothbrush.
Isn't it common and considered normal to have about 500 to 1,000 bacterium in the mouth, bacteria like staph, strep, and yeast?
Yes, it's normal, but when they go to unhealthy levels and get in the bloodstream, that can become dangerous.
How would unhealthy levels occur?
When the immune system becomes compromised, and there's many ways that it becomes compromised. Through stress, bad oral hygiene, poor eating habits, certain medications that you take, improper elimination, disease. If you're a transplant patient, if you're a cancer patient, or if you have an autoimmune disorder like lupus, chronic syndrome, AIDS, that sort of thing. Chronic fatigue syndrome, excuse me.
The staph, strep, and yeast that's in the mouth, how does it get into the bloodstream?
Many ways. One of the ways is brushing your teeth and your gums bleed. If gums are in good shape, they shouldn't bleed. Another way is when you bite down on the tongue or your cheek and it causes bleeding there. I want to really emphasize this. These protective athletic mouth guards, you know, that sports players wear. You can bite down on them very hard, they can cause abrasions on the gum. Again, that's another way to get into the body. And it's a real cause of staph infection and asthma. So Bocca Pura is another way to prevent that. Surgery, injuries, and dental work are all other ways that you can get these bacteria into your bloodstream.
Every time you brush, these microbes and germs remain on your toothbrush?
Oh, absolutely. They're a breeding ground because they're moist. And they can travel from one toothbrush to another. So sometimes the whole family can get a cold just from one toothbrush because it's traveled because they're so close to each other. So again, Bocca Pura is going to solve that problem for you.
What about that aerosolized toilet funk we keep hearing about these days?
Well, since 1975, it's been documented that when you flush the toilet with the lid open, bacteria like E. coli from waste matter becomes airborne. It will be propelled into the air anywhere from 6 to 10 feet, landing on your toothbrush or whatever else is in the bathroom is fair game. Now you may close the toilet. Does everybody that uses your bathroom do it? Bocca Pura protects you from this.
So Bocca Pura is a safeguard. Can Bocca Pura be used on other oral care items?
Absolutely. On invisible braces, retainers. That's the versatility of Bocca Pura. It can do more than just toothbrushes. And I can't emphasize enough how dangerous and some of the infections that are contained in the protective athletic mouth guards. Staph infections that become antibiotic resistant, asthma. Many college, high school, and pro football players have ended their careers through staph infections that just can't be cured. So Bocca Pura can be a preventative of that.
I understand Bocca Pura can be used as an air purifier.
Just the way it disinfects your toothbrush, mouth guards, when sprayed into the air, it sanitizes and disinfects the air the same way. It oxygenates the air and leaves a footprint of oxygen and water. It is non-aerosol, there's no chemical in it, and like I said, because it leaves a footprint of oxygen and water, all living things, animals, what's better for them than oxygen? As someone who knows how important good health is, if Bocca Pura can prevent a cold, turning into something more serious, or reduce the risk of an athletic mouth guard related staph infection becoming antibiotic resistant, well, that is our goal at Bocca Pura. Bocca Pura, purifying the planet, one spray at a time. Thank you.